Hi everyone, this is Dorian from Optic One IA, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to use Claude in Excel. Welcome everyone to my new YouTube video. So today I figured out that this could be really useful to use Claude and see how Claude can really help us automate Excel. Um, as you may know, I've been working in the banking industry for almost 10 years, and my job was focusing on finance and engineering. So I had to use Excel. Obviously, I had to use Excel. I had to automate a few stuffs in Excel. I can also say a lot of stuff in Excel. It's really important because you need to focus on what matters. And automating back then was really an important matters. Now, with AI, I think all of us we want to see what AI can do for us. Yeah. So in this video, we will use Claude in many ways and see how it can help us automate, create new formulas, new clean data. It's something really important. Cleaning data is so important when you use Excel. We will see how Excel can also help us in generating formulas, can also help us explain formulas. It can become really messy here if you can have an AI reading it for you. This is so helpful. But Cloud can also help us writing new formulas. I know it can be so annoying or difficult sometimes. Learning how to use XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, match, all those type of function. But you know what? AI can write it for you. That's so cool. We will also use Claude and see how it can help. We will also use Claude and see how it can help us, in VBA. So without further ado, let's go deep into that video. Okay. All right, there we go. Right now, so here is our messy data. So obviously, I made sure that I asked my favorite AI for the moment is ChatGPT. Don't judge me. Um, because you will generate the most messiest data that you could ever been working with. So it gave me this, so I can say that we can all agree this doesn't look good at all. Other date, it's all type of all sorts of date. It's not cool. No, doesn't look good at all. Unit price, you can see, okay, sometimes it's a price, sometimes it's just a float number. Discount is not good either. Um, yeah, okay. So I just want to highlight the fact that it saves data. Okay, so you can see here it's sale rep. It's just saying which payment method was used in which country the payment occurred. What was the product behind it. Okay, so this is what is really cool now with AI. We can generate your own use case and work on it. If you know that you're testing some new stuff. Um, that's really interesting right now. Okay, obviously I didn't have to spend a lot of hours working on this and make sure I had a proper data set. But now it just already, and it can also generate bad data too. But I reassure you, it can also generate good data. So, all right. So now let's go ahead and on the Home tab on the far right, you will see this cloud here. Just click on it, and we are going to ask Claude to review this data. Okay, so let's ask Claude to review this data set and identify the main data quality issues. Let's click. So Claude is clever enough, you can see that we are working on this active worksheet, which is data two underscore two. So it's thinking, yeah, just not want to remind you, it's like 50 rows in there, almost, I guess it's 15 column. Yeah. So here's reviewing the dataset. Right now, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead on the up tab and click on Claude. I'm gonna ask Claude to review this data set and identify the main data quality issues. So we can all see that Claude is clever enough, just it will automatically detect which active sheet you're working on right now. Alright, so he's already given us some answers. We can also see that Claude is pretty fast. It's a data set. It's 50 rows, almost 15 columns. Okay, so it's already had a chance, to go through it all. Here are the main data quality issues. 50 rows. Oh, yeah, I was right. Consistent date formats, at least seven formats mixed in. They do column B. Yeah, you can see it's all the mess. It's a big mess in there. Inconsistent casing, name product categories, countries naming not standardized. Yeah, sometimes you get USA, sometimes you get US or United States. Product. Yeah, as I was saying before, AI is taking you seriously. You're saying I want messy data. It's really giving you the messy data. Okay, so unit price. Yeah, sometimes it's price, sometimes it's just a regular number, or sometimes it's just a floating number. Okay, disconnect or something. Okay, yeah, there is a lot of bad thing in there. So it's a good job, right? Um, Now we need to ask. Now we need to ask Claude. Let's say we were about to build a dashboard. Obviously, we cannot do anything with this, so we need to clean it. Let's ask Claude. Okay, just make clean plan for this Excel table before building a dashboard. Uh, you can say it is really fast. Here's a step-by-step clean plan before any dashboard work. I would run it in this order, each step depending on prior one. Okay, so it's suggesting us to first clean the structural issues. All right. Yeah, obviously duplicate here in the holder ID, standardize the order date, of course, that makes sense, clean unit price. Okay, so at this At this stage, we can agree that Claude is, yeah, um, is giving us good advice. But now we want to see Claude working, right? Yeah. So we want to see how Claude is working. So we're gonna go ahead and ask him to clean this data set. So basically, I'm going to use this prompt. So I want you to clean this data set as a Power Query only. Please create a robust, professionally fully replaceable Power Query workflow. And this workflow should be standardizing consistent, standard values, and no duplicate. And what we are going to do next is going to ask, because I think all of you knows that behind Power Query there is M language, right? So I want him to give has, you know, the step is going through. So exponential query transformation. So clearly, so we can use it afterwards as a, um, educational material, you know, provide Power Query M code, explain why is better than formula for this use case. Okay, so let's see what's Claude do for us. Okay, so it looks like Excel cannot, you know, Claude doesn't have access to Power Query. So it's suggesting me to go to data. Okay, from this a blank query. Okay, which is interesting because he's already given us the entire M code that we should be using. So you can see it's pretty consistent. So why Power Query beats formula for this job? So appreciable, editable, separation of concern, type safety, performance, reusable. And it also given us three dashboard. Oh, that's crazy. It is three dashboard ideas from the cleaning table. So a self performance dashboard, a server scorecard, and a geographic customer. Okay, so let's use this M code. Okay, so let's copy and paste this M code. We go to we go to get data from other source blank query. So we go to data, get data. Okay, click home LBS editor. Just replace this by this. Then done, done. Okay. So you can see here all the applied steps that are behind this same code. Mercury has been working a lot thanks to Claude. And I'm going to close and load. Wow. And here is the magic. You can see now it's making more sense right now. Well, that's great. And then next step is now that we can see Claude is pretty useful. Useful. You go to Claude Code, and then as you can see, we're gonna go ahead and build one of these three dashboard right now. Is also suggesting us to build dashboard. Okay, now that Claude helped us cleaning this data set, now let's use Claude now to generate our dashboard. So we're going to copy and paste this. So here, now that the data set is clean, I want you to click OK. Build a premium sales performance dashboard in Excel. So let's see how Claude perform. Okay, so you can see now it has break down our query to 6 steps. So it will set up the dashboard sheet, then build pivot table. Oh, it's asking me to always allow. Yeah, I will always allow. Even though it's dangerous, but I do trust you, Claude. You will then build pivot table on a hidden data sheet. Oh, that's clever. Then with KPI card block. I hope you guys have seen my previous video where I've been building a dashboard from scratch. So you can see it's common use to build your pivot tables on a hidden sheet and then use these pivot table to then build card blocks by you just using all those I won't do it right now. I don't know if I was going to do. I don't want this to block cloud, but basically to insert a chart or a camembert or all this kind of stuff or donuts. This is how we perform that. So then it will, yeah, as I was saying, it will build the chart, and then it will add slicers, which is a pretty good move. Slicers are always a go-to when we want to build a dashboard here in Excel. Also, if you want to see my next video, I will be also talking about slicers and how they can be useful on Excel here in Excel.
You know I'm working. You know I'm Miss Missy, Erica,
All right,
and
guys.
Sansan.
So I think Claude is all set. This is what came out of the work of Claude. So it's pretty good. Not gonna lie. You know, it's responsive. You can see that Claude adds some taste. Yeah, yeah, some taste. Look good. It's interesting. Yeah. Obviously, we can give it another run if it doesn't look um, good enough. But for a first try, I think I feel like it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Claude. I mean, let's be clear about this. Claude is not magic. This is not magic. So it's quite good. He made sure that he generate all this. Gave us also the term product by revenue, customer by revenue. This is, you know. Okay, guys, thank you very much. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for your time. Please keep in mind, this is my debut in Excel on YouTube. So if you give me the strength, if you want to give me some strength, please subscribe, hit the like button, let me get more materials, and me in the other end, I will make sure I give you good content. So we are working right now in Excel. I have so much content coming. We will be also working on financial modeling, the model that I've been using in banking. Remember, I'm a financial engineer, so Excel is so great as a tool, but also I can show you content on coding using Python, and also we be using also quantitative finance. I can show you some interesting stuff. This is the kind of subject that you are into, and also we'll be also talking about AI in the next video.